as the Mountaineers are ready to get this thing going. Here's McAfee. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Big East football ready to go, and that goes through for a touchback. So McAfee, a freshman out of Plum, Pennsylvania, executes nicely. James Pinckney, a junior from Delray Beach, Florida, is on a pretty good pace right now. He's a 56% passer a year ago. He's at that same number right now. He's 7th in total offense in Conference USA. 6'3", second year as a starter. One of the things Skip Holtz told us last night, real conscientious in terms of staying within the system. No go, no huddle. 1st and 10 for the Pirates of East Carolina at their own 20. The deep back is Chris Johnson. He'll get the call. Turns the corner. Nice gain. 1st down and more for East Carolina. He got it out to the 33-yard line. Gain of 13. Jamal Adai knocked him out of bounds. As we look at the East Carolina backs and receivers, you saw what Johnson can do. Veal is strictly a blocker. Same for Levesque, the tight end. Allison and Tillman are the guys they'll throw the ball to on a very consistent basis. Across the offensive line, it's been shuffled. The guy you want to watch, the anchors, the center, Captain Gary Freeman. 1st down and 10 for East Carolina at its own 33. West Virginia showing blitz, and they get a nice surge to the 39, gain of 6. So Chris Johnson with the carry again. Eric Wicks makes the tackle as we look at a very good defensive line. Wilson, Hunter, and Dykes, all 290, 300 plus, can really jam up on your tackles. The linebackers are strong. Mark Magro gets the start today in place of Jay Henry out with a sprained knee. These guys are outstanding. McCann, Wicks, Ade is a leader, so is Lorello, and Mims is a shutdown on the corner. 2nd down and 4 for East Carolina. Now run to Johnson, breaks it back against the grain. He's got a 1st down for the Pirates to the 49-yard line. And after talking to Skip Holtz last night, he didn't give us the impression that he was going to go sluggo against his team, but that's what he's doing here.
It looks like West Virginia on offense right now, and that's exactly what Skip Holtz is doing. He says we have to try to match their toughness up front because that's West Virginia's strength. Well, right now, Chris Johnson is picking his holes. He does a great job of cutting from right to left, and you see bodies going backwards and on the ground that are wearing blue jerseys. That's impressive and an impressive start by this offensive line.
Johnson off to a good start. 3 carries, 28 yards. Good drive here by East Carolina. Pinckney to throw. Flush, throws, and a receiver got knocked down. Tanglement, no call. Tried to get it to the tight end, Sean Levesque, the senior out of League City, Texas. Pretty good coverage out there by Jamal Adai, an outstanding free safety out of Valrico, Florida.
Adai does an excellent job of coming over from the middle of the football field, but I think their feet just got tangled in that defensive secondary. Right below there, you'll see it. The feet just got tangled up on the outside. The ball would not have been completed well out in front of the tight end, Levesque.
This drive started at the East Carolina 20. First drive of the game out of the shotgun. Johnson turned up. Nice job in there. It was Kevin McLean. They call him Boo, the defensive champion against Syracuse. He had a team best 6 tackles in that game. He's the most athletic of the linebackers here at West Virginia.
Yeah, Boo trying to put a boo-boo on you to the outside. Kevin McLean does an excellent job, and West Virginia has been stellar on 3rd down. Just terrific job in that first game. 0 for 15 against Syracuse. Just impressive.
East Carolina on the season at 32%. Johnson 4 carries, 29 yards. And the full boat shotgun. Pretty good time. Pinckney hangs, fires, hit it, knocked out of his hands. Loose ball. West Virginia has recovered. Jeff Nochel recovered it. The ball was knocked out of his hands by Kevin McLean. So Boo McLean comes up with a couple of big plays here for the Mountaineers. The
The Mountaineer defense did an excellent job of collapsing the pocket, but you have to have a clock in your head if you're the quarterback. You know you've got a certain amount of time before the pressure comes, and Mark Magro comes from the right side. James Pinckney never saw him. Terrific job of collapsing the pocket. Magro 53 will collapse the pocket. He's relentless, keeps coming after the quarterback, Pinckney. The ball's on the ground, and it's West Virginia 1st and 10.
Nice job in there. Here's the Mountaineers taking over at their own 44. And they run outside with Williams. Williams takes a good lick as he gets down to the 41-yard line. Picks up about 3. There's Magro, who created that turnover. Casey Ross won the tackle. Here's Adam Bednarik. Missed camp last spring, had a rotator cuff surgery in December. He's the second cousin of Chuck Bednarik, the Pro Football Hall of Famer from the University of Pennsylvania and the Philadelphia Eagles. 2nd down and 7 at the 41 for the Mountaineers. And they'll run Williams again. Got nice running room. Good surge, and then he's pushed backwards. He'll be about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards short of a 1st down. Backs and receivers for the Mountaineers. You've seen Williams, Owen Schmidt. They'll go crazy when he touches the ball. Jallo is one of the outstanding wide receivers. So is Miles and Bailey. Miles has 11 catches, and Bailey has still looking for his first catch. Anchoring the line, Dan Moses. They've had a little bit of a shuffle too, but these are big, strong, angry young men on the O-line for the Mountaineers. 3rd down and short. Long count by Bednarik. West Virginia 40% efficiency so far in converting 3rd downs. Bednarik gives to Williams. 1st down and more. To the 30. 1st down Mountaineers. Gain of 4. Take a look at the defensive unit for the Pirates of East Carolina. Up front, these guys have a big battle to wage here. And the best of the bunch is Shawntae Hunt. He had a couple of sacks against Duke 2 weeks ago. Their linebackers, Chris Moore, one of their all-timers. He's 5th in Conference USA in tackles for losses. He made that last play. And Ross and Gene are going to have to do a job. And supporting the run, Parker and Baker, they're going to have to come up big. Williams, 3 carries, 14 yards. It opens up here. It cuts inside at the 20. Got the 1st down and more inside the 20 for West Virginia. And talk about sluggo ball. Here's Rich Rodriguez just turning the big people loose. This is what we're going to do. I know you know it's coming. Stop it.
It's the last thing East Carolina wanted to have happen, a turnover that shortens the field for West Virginia. Last week, this defense gave up 407 yards on the ground, and last year against West Virginia, they gave up 479.
They're being not real subtle as Jason Gwaltney's in. 2 tight end set. 1st and 10 Mountaineers at the 18. Gwaltney pushes forward. Picks up about 2 running off a right tackle, but behind Jeremy Sheffy and Garin Justice. Tackle on the play by Josh Chisholm, a senior from Seffner, Florida. He's number 43. As we look at Rich Rodriguez, this is what they've done inside the red zone.
Yeah, and he'd like to improve on that touchdown number. They'd like to get that up because once you get in, you have to cash in and score. That's the way you can get 14 and 21 points ahead in a game. 2
receivers top of your screen. Out of the shotgun, Bednarik. It opens up, throw in the end zone. Got a man there. Touchdown, West Virginia. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They got it to Darius Raynaud, the sophomore from Botay, Louisiana. 6-0, West Virginia.
Bednarik did an excellent job of squaring his shoulders to the line of scrimmage. Watch him attack the line of scrimmage and then throw a dime just perfect to Darius Raynaud, his 2nd touchdown of the season. A great throw by Adam Bednarik.
Here's Pat McAfee for the point after. Perfect 10 thus far in the season. Mark up number 11. Timeout here at Mountaineer Field. They convert on a fumble. They put 7 on the board, 10-17 to go in the 1st, and it's West Virginia 7-0 over East Carolina. Here's how it happened.
Well, the great thing about this is Adam Bednarik had a great throwing lane and terrific vision to do one of 2 things. He could have run the football, but he has a great job of stopping right here and looking at the lanes. He could throw the football or run the football. The West Virginia offensive line does a terrific job, but he sticks it right in where he needed to, right on the numbers for Raynaud, and it was an easy pitch and catch.
There's a very accurate throw on the run. There's your drive. Took just 2:41. This after Magro forced a fumble, a turnover by East Carolina. So look at Pat McAfee, the 2003 National Punt, Pass, and Kick champion. Had one scouting service. Had him the #1 kicker coming out of high school. Out of Plum High School in Plum, Pennsylvania. Total yards, West Virginia 44-24. And this return going to far side at the 20, and that'll do it right there. Travis Williams, a sophomore from Daytona Beach. Tackle made by Thandy Smith of the Mountaineers, a return of 16 yards.
I like what East Carolina did in their first series, minus the turnover. They won on first down, and they're going to have to do that if Skip Holtz's offense is going to move the football with any efficiency and any consistency today. Winning on first down is very important for East Carolina.
Talking to Skip last night, I said, with your dad, Lou Holtz, was football something that you always thought about doing as a career? He said, well, thought about business, wanted to start something from the bottom and build it up and make it profitable and be a CEO. That's what I'm doing now as a football coach, as a head coach. Boy, nice stop and start, big gain. To the 31-yard line goes Chris Johnson. He's out of Orlando, Florida. He's 4th in all-purpose yardage in Conference USA. You can see why Boo McLeod finally brought him down.
Chris Johnson does an excellent job of stopping and then starting back to the outside, and this is the fastest back that West Virginia has faced up until this point, and that made defensive coordinator Jeff Castile a little nervous and a little angry on the sideline.
Jeff's got an ebullient personality. Good spending some time with him yesterday.
Yeah, awesome.
He's always great TV on the sideline. Gain of 11 to the 31. Johnson gets the carry again. Nothing doing that time. That was Eric Wicks made the stop. He's a junior out of Perry High School in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that'll make Coach Castile a little happier on the sidelines, looking down, what can I do on second down now? But this defense is an attack-style defense, and they do it from the big guys up front, but Eric Weeks from the back end. He makes a couple picks, big plays for you. Lorello and a die, but the big guys up front set the tone.
You'll see all kinds of numbers. 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and the rest DBs. And they'll put them in all kinds of formations. Oh, coming in from the side. Big play in there. It looked like Boo McLeod again, and it was. McLeod on the blitz, the run blitz. And a loss of about 2.
Untouched. Just a great job by Boo McLeod reading the defense. He's on the outside right here. He will come in untouched, and it's just a free shot. No one there to pick him up. It's a bad job by East Carolina not accounting for Boo Lee lining up on the line of scrimmage. It wasn't if they didn't see him, but Boo made him pay in the backfield.
9 plays for East Carolina, 8 runs, 1 pass, 0 for 1 on 3rd down. Take note, folks, of West Virginia's tackling form. It's tremendous. Here's Pinckney, sets, fires. He got a man down there, threw the triple coverage, incomplete.
Number 7.
Tried to feed it into Robert Tillman, the junior, out of Maxton, North Carolina. Jamal Aday among those down there.
I'm not sure if Jamal Aday didn't get away with a pass interference down the field, and I like the job by Pinckney stretching the field down the middle. Let's see if Aday gets there a touch early. I think that's clearly pass interference, and that's a call that was missed by that back official. He's looking at it right here. There's no way that he cannot make that call and see it. It's right in front of him.
Back judge Michael Bailey, part of the Conference USA crew. There on the return to running room, 45, 50, and penalty flag, late penalty flag coming in. Antonio Lewis, a sophomore from Waldorf, Maryland, was the ball carrier. He was brought down by Deshaun Stevens. That punt carried 35 yards.
Holding. Receiving team. That's a post-scrimmage kick. Enforcement will enforce 10 yards from the end of the run. Timeout.
Gil Gelbke from Conference USA. 7-0 Mountaineers here in Morgantown, West Virginia. And the Mountaineers taking over their own 27-yard line. Bednarik going to keep it and gets it out to Owen Schmidt. He's banged out of bounds. Owen Schmidt knocked out of bounds by Pierre Parker. Gain out to the 35-yard line. Picks up about 8. Parker giving up some weight there. Parker at 6'2", 207. Schmidt at 6'3", 250.